In today's video, I'm going to be back in electric car driving with the ALFA ROMEO GIULIA, and we'll be taking on the windy road and the track with traction off with drift tires. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Now I already know this is gonna go. This thing is gonna be very crazy based on my previous experience from driving it, but hopefully we don't die. But let's launch this thing in 3, 2, 1, blast off. That third gear just killed the power instantly. Yep. This is what you expect. Very slidey. Especially in these conditions. Yeah, this thing is very slidey. Every hit of the gas, the car is all over the place. There's pure tailspin every time I hit the gas in second gear. Third gear is not too bad. Once we downshift to second, just prepare for the oversteer. But it's still very controllable, which is what I like so far. Despite the fact it being very slidey and I'm fighting for it to go straight, it actually does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, this thing is actually very controllable. Even though I'm all over the place, it's still very controllable. So far I haven't crashed. Oh my gosh. Every time I hit the gas, the car is just trying to go left or right, but it's not going straight. There's big turns coming up. I can't tell if I understeered there. I just started to hit the gas too late. It was either that or I understeered a bit. Or I think it was more of push the car wide there. Because the tires didn't start spinning in time. Okay, I don't know why I upshifted there. But so far this thing is definitely very crazy. But it's very controllable. As long as you don't try to give it too much gas like I did 2 times there, it's very controllable. But once you're in third gear, most of the times you should be good. You're not gonna get that much tire spin. But in second and first gear, you gotta be very careful. You also gotta watch out for those bumps in the road, so they can mess you up very bad. As I said, as you see, I switched down to second gear and it started to like spin out almost. Gotta be very careful in second. But I think it should handle relatively same on the track. But this track doesn't have any snow, but we'll just see. Let me just test it. Okay, it seems a little more grippy on the track. We'll just have to see. Maybe I'm gonna have to push it a little more. Okay, we didn't get much oversteer there in the turn. We're getting it after the turn. Okay, it seems like it's handling better on the track. There we go. But it definitely seems a little bit more grippy on the track. Because when I was on the windy road or the snow road, every time I hit the gas, it's just pure tire spin. Now I've actually got to give it a little more gas to get the end loose. Oversteer. Let us say oversteer was understeer, my bad. Let me look. Okay, traction is off. Because I know I had it off the entire time, but it's the car and the track, it's more grippy. It's not as slidey, which is surprising. Okay, let me see. Okay. It's not as slidey on the track, which is surprising, because when I was on the snow road, every time I'm in second gear and I hit the gas, it's just the car is just all over the place. But on the track, it's not breaking traction that easy, which is very surprising. I think it's the fact that the snow under the windy road. I think the game definitely has some effect for the snow that makes the car handle a bit different compared to on the track. But overall, this thing is definitely nice. I love the handle of this thing. Even though it's all over the place on the snow road, that's the fun of it. You gotta kind of try to make everything perfect so you don't crash, pretty much. I'm not gonna say it's bad at handling. I mean, it's definitely not a beginner friendly car, man. If you don't know what oversteer is and stuff like that, I would recommend you getting this thing. But it definitely handles super great if you know what you're doing. You just gotta be very careful with the throttle on the snowy roads I'm talking. On the track, it doesn't. It's I don't even know what to say. I think it's just pretty much based on the snow versus the asphalt, pretty much. Because I don't think it's gonna be very slidey because the track doesn't have any snow. If the track had snow, maybe it might handle a bit different, but I'm not sure. But this thing definitely handles super great on the snow roads for me. I think I prefer it on the snow roads, even though I gotta fight to keep the car straight. That's more fun and engaging than on the track. I mean, it did break traction a few times on the track, but it's not as easy as the snow road. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do have this car, let me know how this thing handles for you.